Hi, I'm Ron Paulk, designer of the Paulk Workbench and the Total Station. My portable workbench is kind of a Swiss Army knife. Functions as my outfeed table for my table saw. It's an assembly table, a clamping, gluing table. It's a router bench, and it's also a tool support. So being a portable carpenter, there's a few larger tools that I carry with me that I need to have them up on a bench. I don't want to work with them on the floor. And building other benches custom just for them doesn't make a lot of sense. I just set them up on this bench when I need to use them, and then set them aside when I need to go back to doing assembly or using the table saw. So a few years ago, when I actually designed my first workbench, I had to do some building of some cabinets, and so I knocked together a couple of blocks that I thought I'll just use these until I have time to make something a little better. And the way I designed these was the width and the height. I made it so that the height worked with the pocket hole cutter, and then laying it on its side, it worked with the Blum mini press. But I just, in setting up my trailer, I was unable to get my Blum mini press in it when I first designed it. But after a couple of jobs, I decided I needed to get it in there, so I remodeled my trailer a little bit, did another video on that, and got this in the trailer. And when I did it, I set up enough height in the cubby that it goes in to put a 3/4 inch base on it. So in doing so, I raised this up 3/4 of an inch, which means these little blocks that again were temporary, they were just a quick knock together, are too short. Now I could just put a 3/4 piece on them and bring it right back up, but they're a little cumbersome. They're all made out of 3/4, just quickly thrown together. And one of the dilemmas with them is that when I'm doing the pocket hole cutter, they're on their thin edge, so they tip over sometimes. And also they're not quite long enough. I have to move them in and out for different lengths of material. So I thought I'd make me a couple of longer ones that are 3 feet for each side, again, that can flip and work on the pocket hole cutter and on the Blum press. So it's not anything real technical, but it's just to help you think about when you're setting up your tools, the more ergonomic they can be, the more they function for you. The better work you'll do, and the more efficient you'll be, and the quicker you'll be, and ultimately the more profitable you'll be. So I'm going to cut those to length to 3 feet, and 3 feet will pretty much fill my bench. With the widest tool I have is just under 2 feet, 23.5, so I'll be just under 8 feet end to end when I put this one together. So I'll get going doing the processing of the material. That only took me about 5 minutes to figure out what I needed to cut, and about 30 minutes to cut it and assemble it, sand it, and get it ready to use. You may not need anything like this for your portable wood shop, but when you're working, think about your ergonomics and your efficiency, and sometimes just taking a little bit of thought and a little bit of time to fabricate something that will help you work more efficiently, more effectively. If you like these videos, subscribe to the Paulk channel, like these videos, and share them with others. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.